You guys! I can't even believe what I'm about to tell you right now. Lil Scrappy, yes, the Lil Scrappy we've all loved since forever, is reportedly fighting for his life in the ICU. I'm literally shaking as I share this with you. Just when we thought 2025 couldn't get any more dramatic, Erica Dixon drops a bombshell announcement that has everyone's jaws on the floor. Listen, I've been following Scrappy since his early days with Lil Jon, through all those insane Love and Hip Hop Atlanta moments, and I never thought I'd be sitting here telling you something this heartbreaking. The hip-hop world is absolutely devastated right now. So what exactly happened to our beloved rapper? Is he going to pull through this nightmare? And what did Erica reveal that has social media absolutely exploding? Trust me, you need to hear every single detail of this unbelievable situation. I'm seriously still in shock, you guys. Scrappy has been such a huge part of the hip-hop and reality TV landscape for years. We've all been there through his highest highs and lowest lows, both in his music career and his roller coaster personal life. But this is just unthinkable. The rumors started spreading like wildfire when sources close to him hinted something was terribly wrong. Then Erica Dixon, his ex and the mother of his daughter, came forward with an announcement that nobody saw coming. I mean, my phone literally hasn't stopped buzzing with notifications as fans and celebrities pour out their prayers, but here's what's driving me crazy. What actually happened? Is Scrappy's condition as serious as everyone's saying? And what on earth did Erica reveal that has everyone talking? I'm going to spill every single detail and separate what's real from what's just gossip, so stick with me. The news of Lil Scrappy's hospitalization hit the hip-hop community like a sledgehammer. Fans who've followed him since the early 2000s when he first came up under Lil Jon are beside themselves with worry. But the most frustrating part? No one knows exactly what landed him in the ICU. Some sources claim his health had been slowly deteriorating, but nobody, and I mean nobody, expected things to get this bad so quickly. The initial reports were super vague, with some people suggesting it was some kind of medical emergency, while others whispered that past injuries or his lifestyle choices finally caught up with him. I mean, we all know Scrappy has had his fair share of troubles. Those car accidents, those heated altercations, those intense physical confrontations on and off camera. Could this be an old injury coming back to haunt him? Or is something way more serious happening that we don't know about? Here's what's making this whole situation even more mysterious. Neither Scrappy's team nor his family released an official statement right away. Can you believe that? This silence only made the rumors spread faster. Some people even had the audacity to suggest this might be a publicity stunt, but most fans are genuinely worried sick, flooding social media with heartfelt messages. It wasn't until certain insiders started leaking details that the horrifying reality hit us all. Scrappy wasn't just dealing with some minor health issue, this was serious. Reports suggest he was rushed to the hospital under emergency circumstances, with sources describing his condition as critical but stable. But what does that even mean? Is he out of danger or are doctors still fighting to save him? Without updates directly from Scrappy or his family, all we could do was wait in agony. And then, just when the speculation was reaching fever pitch, Erica Dixon broke her silence, and what she had to say turned everything upside down. When Erica Dixon finally spoke out about Lil Scrappy's condition, everyone held their breath. Erica has always been a major figure in Scrappy's life, from their Love and Hip Hop Atlanta days to their ongoing co-parenting journey. Despite their dramatic ups and downs, one thing has always been crystal clear. When it comes to their daughter Imani, Erica does not play around. At first, Erica stayed completely silent on social media, even as rumors about Scrappy's health spread like wildfire. Some thought she was handling things privately, while others wondered if their relationship was still too strained for her to comment. But when she finally broke her silence, she didn't just post a simple prayers up message, she dropped a bombshell that nobody saw coming. In an emotional post that had me in tears, Erica confirmed the worst. Scrappy was indeed fighting for his life. She described the situation as one of the hardest things she's ever had to face and begged fans to keep him in their thoughts. But it was what she said next that truly left me gasping. Erica hinted that Scrappy's condition might not have been caused by an accident or sudden medical emergency, but something more personal, something deeper that only those closest to him truly understand. Her words were carefully chosen, but fans immediately picked up on what she was suggesting. Was she implying that Scrappy's health crisis was the result of long-term struggles that had been ignored? Was there something happening behind the scenes that the public wasn't aware of? The internet immediately went into detective mode, pulling up old interviews and Love and Hip Hop moments where Scrappy had opened up about his battles with stress, mental health issues, and past injuries. The most heartbreaking part of Erica's message was her desperate plea for privacy. Not just for Scrappy, but for their daughter Imani. She made it crystal clear that this wasn't just celebrity gossip, this was a real-life crisis affecting a father, a son, and a loved one. Erica also took a moment to shut down anyone trying to use Scrappy's situation for attention, warning them to back off in the strongest possible terms. Her message was so powerful, so emotional, and so filled with urgency that it became obvious. Whatever Scrappy was going through wasn't minor, this was life or death. And as everyone processed Erica's statement, new questions started popping up. If Scrappy's condition was this serious, why weren't more people from his inner circle speaking out? Why was there so much secrecy around what actually happened? And then, just when we thought we understood what was happening, another shocking twist emerged. One that involved some of Scrappy's closest friends, the very people he once considered family. They were being called out for their deafening silence, and fans demanded answers. Was there more to this heartbreaking story than anyone was willing to admit? As news of Lil Scrappy's hospitalization spread, everyone expected an outpouring of support from his inner circle. After all, Scrappy has been a fixture in hip-hop and reality TV for years, surrounded by artists, influencers, and love and hip-hop cast members. But surprisingly, actually shockingly, some of the people who had been major parts of his life remained completely silent. This eerie absence of public support had everyone asking the same question. What is really going on behind the scenes? Why aren't his closest friends and industry peers speaking up? One of the first people everyone expected to hear from was Mama D, Scrappy's fiercely protective mother. If there's one thing the world knows about Mama D, it's that she does not hold back when it comes to her son. She's always been vocal about his struggles, relationships, and career moves, even when it stirred up major drama. So when she stayed unusually quiet, the speculation went into absolute overdrive. Some thought she was too devastated to speak, while others wondered if she was intentionally staying silent for a reason. Did she know something the public didn't? Was she trying to avoid fueling rumors, or was there a deeper family issue keeping her from addressing what was happening? Then there was Bambi, Scrappy's ex-wife. Their marriage had been nothing short of explosive, filled with public fights, serious allegations, and eventually a bitter divorce. Despite their rocky past, fans expected her to at least acknowledge his condition. After all, they share children together. Yet Bambi's social media stayed focused on her business ventures, beauty content, and cryptic messages that seemed totally unrelated to Scrappy's crisis. This silence only fed the rumor mill. Some believed she was staying out of it because of their messy history, while others suspected she might know more than she was letting on. Did their split involve deeper issues that the public never knew about? Adding to the mystery, many of Scrappy's closest industry friends also failed to publicly comment. Fellow rappers, producers, and longtime associates who had collaborated with him over the years didn't post messages of support or updates. While a few dropped vague prayers up posts, none of them provided any clarity on what had actually happened to him. This information vacuum left fans desperate for answers. Was Scrappy's condition worse than everyone thought, or was there an active effort to keep details hidden? On the flip side, some industry insiders did speak out, but not in the way fans expected. A few former associates began hinting at behind-the-scenes issues that might have played a role in his hospitalization. One insider who previously worked with Scrappy suggested he had been dealing with immense personal stress leading up to this health crisis. While they didn't reveal specifics, they made it crystal clear that there had been warning signs that may have been tragically ignored. This only led to more questions. Was Scrappy's health crisis purely medical, or was there an emotional and mental toll that had been silently building for years? Fans pointed out that Scrappy had previously opened up about his struggles with anxiety, industry pressures, and the pain of public scrutiny. Could this hospitalization be the breaking point after years of carrying such heavy burdens? Just as fans were piecing together every scrap of information they could find, a new revelation surfaced, one that hinted at possible tensions behind the scenes. An anonymous source claimed that certain people in Scrappy's life were deliberately keeping quiet because they didn't want to be associated with what really happened. The implication was chilling. There was more to this story than a simple medical emergency. The longer the silence continued, the more questions piled up. Was this just about privacy, or was someone trying to cover something up? And if so, who had the most to lose if the truth came out? Just when the speculation reached its peak, an unexpected voice broke through the silence. Someone who had been in Scrappy's life for years and wasn't afraid to speak their mind. What they revealed sent absolute shockwaves through his entire fan base, completely flipping the narrative on its head. Just as the whispers about Lil Scrappy's hospitalization reached fever pitch, someone unexpected stepped forward. A person who had been part of his life for years but had remained in the background during much of his recent drama. This wasn't just any casual acquaintance or industry colleague. This was someone with first-hand knowledge of Scrappy's struggles, relationships, and the inner workings of his personal life. When they finally broke their silence, what they revealed left both the hip-hop community and Scrappy's fans absolutely stunned. The revelation didn't come through a planned press conference or carefully crafted Instagram statement. Instead, it was a late-night social media post that seemed almost impulsive, as if the person behind it could no longer contain the truth. In a series of cryptic messages, this insider hinted at a deeper struggle Scrappy had been facing, something far more serious than what had been publicly acknowledged. The post didn't mention him by name, but the implications were unmistakable. People act like they care, but where were they when it mattered? One message read, "You can only carry the weight for so long before it crushes you." Fans immediately began dissecting these words. Was this about the pressures of fame, the emotional burden of failed relationships, or something even darker that had been carefully hidden from the public? As speculation grew, the insider returned to social media with a direct response to the growing rumors. This time, they held nothing back. Everybody talking now, but they were quiet when he needed them the most. Don't act shocked. This was a long time coming. Some people in his circle were more focused on protecting their own image than actually helping him, and now everybody wants to play dumb like they didn't see the signs. The post instantly went viral. Who were these people they were referring to? Was this directed at Bambi, Mama D, his industry peers? The ambiguity only fueled more speculation, with fans and media scrambling to connect the dots. Some pointed to Scrappy's tumultuous history, his battles with financial setbacks, relationship drama, and the relentless scrutiny of public life. Others believe the message was hinting at something more immediate, possibly related to the circumstances leading to his hospitalization. One theory quickly gained traction. Scrappy had been dealing with extreme personal stress in the weeks before his crisis, stress that had been quietly ignored by those around him. Reports surfaced claiming he had been struggling with financial instability, legal issues, and unresolved conflicts with people in his life. Some even speculated that the pressure of maintaining his public image had taken a devastating toll on his mental and physical health, ultimately leading to the medical emergency that landed him in the ICU. And then, just as fans were processing these bombshell claims, another twist emerged. An audio recording leaked online, allegedly capturing a heated argument between Scrappy and someone close to him. The recording, though unverified, captured a tense exchange filled with accusations, raised voices, and a heartbreaking moment where Scrappy seemingly expressed his frustration. "Y'all wasn't there when I needed you, but now that it's too late, everybody wanna act like they care." The raw emotion in the clip resonated deeply with fans. Whether the recording was legitimate or not, it mirrored the sentiments expressed in the cryptic posts. Scrappy had been struggling, and those around him had either ignored his pain or deliberately turned away. This only led to more painful questions. If Scrappy had been in distress for so long, why hadn't anyone stepped in to help? Had people truly abandoned him in his time of need? Or was there something else happening, something that had been intentionally covered up? Then, in a move nobody saw coming, another key figure in Scrappy's life decided to speak out. Someone who had been noticeably absent from the conversation until now. What they revealed would not only confirm some of the growing suspicions, but also introduce a shocking new layer to the story that no one was prepared for.